Friends, and welcome back to Dante's Domain, and welcome to the greatest show on Wraith, baby. It does not get much more exciting than this. Let's get into it. First edition Everfest. We've got a booster box here. We've got 24 tickets to greatness, and boy oh boy, am I a fan of like the whole booster box design, and especially these packs. So if you haven't heard, which you probably have by now if you're watching this video, the booster packs are recyclable. They're made from recycled material, and I'm not sure if they're 100% paper or not, but they are very eco-friendly. And to go with that, they look fantastic, and they remind me almost of like your old Willy Wonka like chocolate, just like fancy wrapper. Open it up, get yourself a golden ticket, and I hope today we can get ourselves a golden ticket in the form of a legendary or potentially even a fabled card. And let us see look how well these packs open up. That is a good start. That is a satisfying feel opening one of those fancy packs. So we've got a bit of the Mirage. We've got the Bad Beats by Dr. Dre there. In the swing, Zoom In, Seismic Surge there. The Timidity Points, which looks very unsettling. We've got Reek of Corruption there as our foil common. We've got High Striker as a rare. And then hitting a Majestic in our first pack, we've got the awesome Dreadbore Bow. So let's keep moving on and see what else we can do. So, okay, those packs tear really easily, even if you don't go all professional and kind of open them the way we did the first time. So that's cool. Very easy to open. And they keep the cards in really good condition as well, which is important when you're making that change. So we got Copper next, and then Foil Majestic, bang, oh bang, Knick-Knack Brick-a-Back there. And then we've got the Potion of Ironhide, and then we've got the Scolding on the back as the non-foil rares. But let's give our Foil Majestic Knick-Knack a sleeve. Look how awesome that is. Awesome use of colours in that rainbow foil. Really kind of living up to the festival vibes of Everfest. The carnival that never ends. So let's keep on going. We got Ride the Tailwind up next. Wild Ride, Wax On, Wax Off. That's so cool. So is the Rotary Ram, Drowning Dire, Veiled Intention, Shrill. We've got Bare Fangs common, the Amulet of Ablation, and then Slice and Old Dice there on the back. So that was definitely a quieter pack than the one before, but that is alright. It's what happens when you open up Flesh and Blood. You get the full range of emotions, the full churning, and look how awesome the art is on this Timekeeper's Whim as well. And speaking of amazing art, even though we're focusing on the commons more than this Rainbow Foil Majestic, like this is such an awesome design on the pry there. Payload, foil payload, which looks really nice, even bigger than that, and then the old T-bone stake on the back of that one. So let's keep on moving through, and hopefully we can find ourselves a bit of spicy cardboard today as well. So Bare Fangs here, Bad Beats, Blade Runner, awesome looking card. I love the art on that Blade Runner, the seismic stat. Zoom In, Reek of Corruption. We've got a bit of protection, Ride the Tailwind, Talisman, and Break Tide as our non-foil Majestic on the back there. So that Break Tide can go in the background as well. Not going to give the non-foil Majestics a sleeve at this point, because I'm probably going to put a lot of them just straight into the binder after this one's done. So we've got Bare Fangs up first in the swing, Macho Grande, the awesome Coalescence Mirage. I love all of the artwork on these Illusionist cards, and that one is no different. Read the Glide Path, Rosary Ram, Foil Blade Runner, which is awesome. So I've actually got a binder which I'm putting together, which is just like my favourite foil artworks. This one is definitely going to be in that binder as well. Amulets, and then we've got 100 wins on the back, non-foil rare. And these packs actually tear so well, like even without a pull tab. They're almost like easier than tearing packs that do have a pull tab there. So twin twisters there. We've got a bit of the point, drowning die, vowed intention, pry up once again, foil, drowning dire, the high striker, and then we've got the scolding on the back of that one. Let's move through and see what is up next. These packs are so satisfying to tear, by the way. If you haven't had the chance to get your hands on some Everfest yet, it feels pretty good to open up these packs, especially when you have awesome art like that and awesome art like that jumping out at you. I really like the contrast and the variance in the arts that we're getting in this set as well. And look at that haze bending. I haven't seen that one yet, but that one is going to get a sleeve. And we'll see what else we have. 2 non-foil rares on the back, but this one's getting a sleeve because this is going to go in my awesome artwork binder. Look how amazing this haze bending looks. And this is actually like my favorite thing about opening Flesh and Blood is that, for me at least, like my experience with the card game as a collector is like I'm just collecting the art that I really like. So I can get like, okay, this is not the easiest pack to tear. I get as excited about like a foil common or rare as some of the really big pulls, just because like you've got to appreciate the things you like about collecting and the things you like about the cards. And that card looks incredible to me, which is great. Foil Seismic Stir, Life of the Party. Oh, yeah. And oh, yeah, here we go. We've got the Miraging Metamorph. So this is one of the Illusionist attack cards or Illusionist cards that I was really excited to see. I hope that we can track one of those down in the foil as well, because I'm a massive fan of that card and that artwork as well. So let's move on, and we open that one very easily and then got the cards stuck in the pack. Bad Beats, Marcha Grande, the Twisters, Wild Ride, Protection, the Glide Path, Rotary Ram, the Phantasmal Haze, which looks awesome as well. Cold foil, rather. I was going to say foil, but we've hit our cold foil here. Talisman of Ties, and that is a very awesome, very clean looking card. Like the cold foil effects look so nice on the talisman and the border, but then you've got the awesome colors for the trees chilling out in the background, and then the non-foil haze bending in the back there. So we've hit a cold foil rare here, the Talisman of Ties, which can chill out in the front right there for now, and we're not even halfway through this booster box, and we've hit a cold foil, and I have opened up a little bit of Everfest so far, and I have actually had a couple of boxes where there's been multiple cold foils, so let's see if we can actually get even more spice in this opening today. So foil Steadfast, which looks awesome. This is almost like a Dragon Ball Z crossover where you've got like the old beam struggle going on there. Steadfast. You've got the Talisman of Warfare and then 100 wins on the back of that one. So what is up next? What is going to be the next chapter in today's opening? We've got the Bear Fangs on the front, the Mirage, Haze, Bad Beats, a bit of the Whim, a bit of the Pry, Skull Form. We got the foil Rune Blade, Incantation, High Striker, and then Thunderquake. So 2 non-foil rares for that pack, which is part of the process. It is a process when you hunt for some spicy cardboard sometimes. So let us see what we can do now. In the swing, the Blade Runner, bit of the Stir, bit of the Fatigue Shot, Zoom In, Reek of Corruption, Payload, Foil Payload. I swear we've done that. We did. We've already opened Payload into Foil Payload, but we did it again. Another Talisman, and then we've got the Disillusion Sphere, which looks really cool. Like, I love the neon lights in the background. You've got the mechs in action there. Very awesome looking mechanologist card. So we keep on looking for our golden ticket here, guys. such a big fan of these packs. They just look so cool. Like the whole theme and feel of this set is just, yeah, awesome stuff. The Twisters, Steadfast, Corruption, Rosary Ram, Pry. We got the Timothy Point. Pick a card, any card. Can I pick a Fabled, please? Is that something I can pick? 100 wins on the back. So guys, we've hit a cold foil so far, but we have had a lot of awesome artworks, and we've got the Macho Grande on the front once again. The Tailwind, the Haze, Wild Ride, Skullform, Vowed Intentions, Fatigue Shot, Foil Rare T-Bone. Oh wow, here we go. So we're talking about the old double cold foil. So we've hit a cold foil majestic now. Helm of Sharp Eye. Look how nice this beauty is. That is a cool looking cold foil card. Really awesome. Gives me like the old Lord of the Rings vibes there. Like I remember when I first saw Lord of the Rings as a kid and I saw like the Gondor and their armor, I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like this reminds me of that. Awesome Helm of Sharp Eye. Awesome majestic cold foil. So we'll put that one there. So we've hit the doubly today, guys. We've hit the double cold foil box here. So I have seen that a couple of times already. I'm not sure how common it is. I'm not sure if it's more common than it was in previous sets or not. But I'm not going to complain. I'm going to accept those two awesome cold foils that we've gotten so far. So common foil in the swing, Talisman, and then Haze Bending on the back there. So awesome stuff so far. This has been a good time. This has been a fun time. This has been a wild ride, you might say. Steadfast, or wax on, wax off. Drowning Die. We've got Silver, Vowed Intentions, Pry. We've got the common Shrill of Skullform. We've got Healing Potion and Release El Tension. El Tensiono needs to be released. And I don't know if we can release that tension in the form of a Fabled or a Legendary, because I don't know if we can ask for more than 2 cold foils. I don't know if that's something we're allowed to do. We've got the Mirage, Skullform. We've got the Whim, Fatigue Shot, Vowed Intentions in the foil, Amulet of Assertiveness, and we've got the Scolding on the back of that pack. So we're getting towards the end of this booster box now. We've got about 6 or 7 packs left to go. So a bit more of the bad beats. The Stir, the Swing, Corruption, Protection, Glide Path, Point, Timothy Point in the foil. We've got This Round's on Me. We've got the Majestic, which is awesome. And then Thunderquake on the back. So we've got another Majestic here, guys. This Round's on Me, which is such a cool card. Really fits the theme of your Carnival and your Everfest as well. So we will very happily accept that one and see what our last few packs are going to have today. So Corruption, the Ram, the Pry, even bigger than that. Just celebrating on the table there. We've got the foil rare. We've pulled so many cold foils. I was like, is this a cold foil or is it a foil? And on the back of this pack, we've got Blood on Her Hands, which just looks... There's so much going on in this card. Like, so much. Like, the hand's obviously covered in blood. Like, the title of the card, and, like, you see her reflection in the blood on her hands. All of the bodies there. The sky, the moon, everything about this card is just awesome. Very, very cool, majestic pull as we get towards the close. So all of this bulk is just falling off to the side. So we'll sort that one out. 4 more packs to go, guys. Let's see what we can do to finish with today. So Tailwind, Steadfast, Skullform, Vowed Intentions, Protection, Payload, Wild Ride in the foil, even bigger than that, and then a bit of the T-Bone Steak. 3rd pack from the end, and we have the Bare Fangs, Wax on, Wax off. Bit of the Haze, bit of the Whim, Fatigue Shot, Zoom in, Quicken. Oh, that's nice. Foil Timekeeper's a Whim. So I was lucky enough to pull one of those already in the foils, which is definitely going in our art binder. And then we've got the Potion and the Slice and Dice on the back of that in the non-foil. So let us see what we can do now. The Skirmish, the Mirage, Bad Beats, Stir, the Path, the Point, Drowning Dire, Foil Bad Beats by Dr. Dre, a Talisman, and then Imposing Visage, which is a very awesome looking card again. And I'm really loving with the Majestics, like, you get such a nice range. There's like a lot of Majestics in this set. I think it's even like 40 or something, if I am correct there. But you have such a nice range of characters and art and all of that good stuff. So let's see what we can do with our final pack here, guys. Wow, okay, we've got an extended art. So we've got a pick a card, any card. That's an awesome extended art to get for our last pack there. So even bigger than that. And then the high roller. But I think we ended up having a bit of a high roller box there. So double cold foil into an extended art. So not 100% sure what the pull rates are on the extended arts just yet. But we've got quite a few pulls for us to recap today. So let's see what we came up with. So the pick a card, any card, full art rare. We had a few Majestics, quite a few. So that's 3. The foil, cold foil rather, rare, Talisman of Typhs. We had the Blood on Her Hands. So 4, 5. The cold foil Majestic there. This awesome Haze Bending rare, which is just an artwork I really like. What's that? 6. And then the foil Knick-Knack, Rainbow Foil Majestic, and then 7. So that was, I'm going to have to say, a loaded box of Everfest, guys. It does not get much better than that without hitting a legendary or a fabled. And some might argue this could even rival that. But that was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. And I hope you have had a good time. And I hope to catch you guys here next time at Dante's Domain. Farewell.